Hey guys, so I'm coming on really quick before I show you today's video. I just have my card here just for something pretty for you to look at. So in today's video, I'm creating a kind of freehand owl that I'm going to turn into a wand, and I struggled in this video. I did a lot of editing to this video because the video was really long. So I hope the video isn't too choppy. Um, I was very disappointed in my project. I didn't like how it turned out. I wasn't very happy with the video in general, but I kind of feel like as crafters, we often struggle with things. We struggle with a project that we thought was going to turn out a different way. And then we're kind of disappointed in what we ultimately created. And so I've decided that I'm going to keep this video up for you guys today. So the project is cute. It wasn't the project that I envisioned it to be. And I think if I could change some things, I would do some things differently. Maybe not use the buttons for eyes or something, make the eyes different, because I think the buttons were really throwing me off, and then added a few other things on there that just didn't turn out like I wanted. But I decided that, you know what, I am going to put my vulnerability out there for you guys. I'm going to share the video of my owl wand with you today. For day 7 and let you see what I created. It is about a 25-minute video, so I'm sorry for the longer video. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you'll come back tomorrow as we create another ATC for the 52 pieces of art. Thanks, guys. Love you all. Thank you so much for the interaction for my series so far, and I'm glad you're loving all the projects we're creating. And so enjoy my little crazy-eyed owl wand. All right, guys. Bye. Hey, guys. Welcome to day 7 of the 14 days of Crafty Love. Today, we are going to be making an owl wand for Valentine's Day. If it doesn't turn out to be a wand, it will be an embellishment. So, we're going to have a little bit of fun today and kind of go freehand. So, no dies, no Cricut. We're going to kind of sketch our owl shape out with just pencil and paper. So, what you're going to need is a heavy cardstock, or you could do cardboard, but it needs to be a little bit more sturdy for your base of your owl, and then a patterned paper to go on top. So I chose this really pretty light pink and hearts. You'll need some embroidery thread, scissors, pencil, eraser. I've got my hot glue gun on. I'm using my 1-inch circle punch. You'll need a straw or pencil or something like that. And you'll need 2 buttons for eyes. I've got 2 different types in here. So you'll need some buttons, and then after that, you're free to decorate it however you like. You could also use wet glue, which I'm probably going to use wet glue to put these 2 pieces together, or you could use your standard glue runner. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to use this as the base of my owl, and I roughly kind of know what I want my owl to look like. So I'm going to sketch this out very lightly, kind of know about what size I want my owl to be too. Let's see, maybe about something like that. I'm going to put my straw here for a little reference. All right, and then we can tie it up, but we want just kind of like an oval body, bring it in, do some ears. I'm always better at my left side than my right side. So bring it in. Let's see. Let's do that. And then have our ear. Kind of looks like a cat. But it's going to be an owl, I promise. Alright, we're going for it, guys. I'm no artist here, so we're going to go for it. This is going to be the base of our little owl. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it out. Okay, so I have my very rough, rustic little owl shape here. One of his ears is a tiny bit smaller, but you know what? That's fine. This is all handmade. So I want to keep this as my left and my right. So you could turn this over one to this side of the page. And you'd want to flip this over so that this would stay the left and right, the right and left. So I'm going to go ahead and flip it over, and I'm going to trace it on the back so I don't have to be as conscious about my pencil lines. So here is our top layer of our owl. We are going to probably have to do maybe just a little bit of trimming. I don't think too much trimming, but we might have to do a little bit. So you could decide now if you want to put your straw in between these two. You could do that, or you could just add your straw to the back. I think I'm going to add my straw to the back. So let me grab wet glue and let's glue these two down. All right, so there is the base of our owl. Now we can start adding down eye, and let's see what we can find because we need to have wings and the beak. So for my wings, see how my paper goes. For my wings, again, I'm just going to freehand my wings. Let's see. How big do I want my wings? About that big, maybe. Do something like that, but tighten that up a little bit. So tighten this up here a little bit. All right, let's cut that one out and test to see if that size works. Oh, I think we need it to be a tiny bit bigger than that. So let's use that as kind of our inspiration and then come out and make it a little bit bigger. Of course, this would go a lot faster if we were using the Cricut or a die, but I think it's fun sometimes to create something freehand and create this all your own without the help of your printer or your Cricut or your dies. All right, so that's a pretty good size. So then I need to cut one the opposite way. So let's move this up here. And I'm just going to trace the same one. So our wings are roughly the same shape. So here are our two wings. They're roughly about the same. That looks pretty good. This one might be a little bit fatter, but they still look fine. And then we need to cut out a triangle for the beak. And we need to decide what color eyes we want. And we need more of a solid pattern for... We need more of a solid color for the eyes. So we could do that or that. I think I like this size. I kind of like that paper. So now that we know the size of our eyes, we just need to the side on our beak. So we want our beak to go this way, and I can always cut a really big beak and then cut it down. We'll start with this one. I feel like I will probably need to cut that down, but let's start with that. And then we need to punch out our 2 circles for our eyes. So let's do that. And again, I'm only using the 1 inch for the eyes, and those are going to go about here. And then we have our nose, which I think it would have been better if it was a little fatter. Let's do one a little bit fatter. Was this one fatter? I'm not sure. This one's slightly off. Let's see. Yeah, this one's a little bit fatter of a beak. Okay, I kind of like the fatter beak than the thinner beak, but we might have to still trim this point down a little bit. So we have our eyes, and then let me grab the other button like this. So I want to add a little bit of embroidery thread to my buttons, just to have a little extra, you know, something on the buttons and some more texture. So let's go ahead and add this. So I have my buttons all done with the embroidery floss. It kind of blends in a little bit, but that's okay. So let's go ahead and start decorating. So we know we want our wings to be here, and we want our beak and our eyes. We want our eyes pretty close together. Something like that maybe, and then our eyes. Does that look like a creepy owl to y'all? Let's move the eyes up a tiny bit. And the wings. There we go. And then, oh, I have this one upside down. I think these buttons blend in a lot with our background paper. Let's see. Should we use the stripes instead? Maybe we should use the, excuse me, the stripes instead. All right, so I want to add a little something that the owl would be holding, like a ticket or something. That's a little bit big. These are a little bit big. I wonder if I could make this a little smaller. So my thought is having it all hold something, and then I'm using this little garland from Michael's, felt garland, and I thought it would be cute for the owl to be holding that as well. But do we need it to hold this if we're going to hold the banner? Of course, I'm moving everything all around. Let's see. Yeah, I kind of would like it to hold something. But I could potentially turn this into a ticket. Just kind of make it a little bit narrower. So I could just kind of cut it maybe here. And then I'm going to cut off the white and all around it. All right, is this still, no, I think that would work. Okay. All right, so I grabbed my stub punch from We Are Memory Keepers, and I'm going to try to turn this into a ticket. That worked pretty well. It's a little rustic. So I will link everything that I can down below for you guys. Go ahead and start adding our things down. So we want to add our eyes on our little circles. And let's see, let's do them like that. Let's turn this. All right, and I think I'm going to grab some foam tape and pop up both the beak and the wings. So let's see, we want to do eyes here, and we'll do the beak. And then we can pop up the eyes as well. I think our beak is down, so we're going to leave that. And then we're going to add our eyes. Then we're going to add this below our wings to look like the wings are holding it. I'm going to add a little extra glue on these. So I think this is going to be a super cute wand or embellishment. Just going to depend how things turn out. Okay, so there is our owl. Our eyes are a little overlapping. That's fine. Now let's pop up our wings. I think I only need to use one to do that. And then we'll lay this flat. And I see I've rotated my eyes down a little bit. So we're going to bring our wings down as well. So we're going to put this a little catty cornered, and then we're going to lay down our wings. And then I'll lay the banner after the wings go down. So let's put one wing there. I hope y'all have been enjoying this Valentine's series so far and getting a lot of good inspiration in all of the different projects that we have been creating. I know I've been having fun doing it. So then let's do our, I feel like I don't want that pom-pom there. Let's just add the hearts, and we could add the pom-poms on the end if we want to. So I think what I'm going to do is kind of loop the twine underneath of the wing, maybe, to make it look like the banner is holding on. This right here, this nose, I think we needed to make the nose smaller or something. This is just, the eyes got too close. That is just bothering me. Do not know why, but it is. And then I am going to add a little bit of glue on each of the hearts, even though I'd like them to like be free. I don't want them to fall off. And then we'll take our twine and kind of tuck it under, and then I'm just going to add a little bit of glue to hold that twine in place. Grab my there we go. We got that one, and then let's do this one. I'm being careful not to glue the wing down to the base of the owl. Just get the twine to lay with the glue so that the twine will stay in place. If that makes sense. I'm not sure you can see that. I'm just kind of using my pokey tool here to hold the twine in place, and then we can trim this and leave a little bit hanging. I think that would be cute. Cut a little bit more. There we go. Okay, so our owl's turning out mostly cute. A little bit creepy. Just a little bit creepy. Just a little bit, guys. Just a little creepy. It's the eyes. The eyes are creeping me out. Okay, so now that we have that done, we have a good majority of this decorated. It's holding our little love ticket, the banner. We need to add our straw, and then I thought it would be cute to take some of my ruffled crepe paper and add this down here kind of like feathers. So let's see, let's cut a section off. So I've got white and pink. So we're going to do both of those. Trim up some of these wires here. Threads. And then I'm just going to go in all the way up to that stitch line, or about to the stitch line, and make little cuts. If you had like fringe scissors, this would work. Mine are currently packed away at the moment, so I can't get to them. But you just want to fringe this a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just go ahead and slice up almost there to that score line. And then we're going to do the same thing with the pink. As you can see, it's kind of got like a little fringe to it. So let's do that with the pink as well. We have both the white and the pink. I think I want to do the white in the back and then the pink in the front. So I'm going to kind of do something like that maybe. Kind of looks like our owl is wearing a skirt. So then we're going to want to add some glue to hold down our crepe paper. See, this needs to go up just a little bit. Let's see. So since we're doing this, you could add a, you could cut out another owl to hide this if you wanted to, or this would have been good to do in between the pattern and the cardstock as well. So now let's add our pink, which I did this backwards. I wanted to do pink and then white, but I forgot, but that's okay. We're going to keep on rolling. So we're going to let the pink kind of just peek out from the white. What do you think, guys? Have you ever made something that you're not really sure about, or done a video that you're not sure that you want to share? This is that video for me, because I'm really not liking how this is coming out. And this I like, this I don't like. The shape of the owl is fine. This didn't turn out exactly like I wanted. So yeah, it's a bit of a struggle here, bit of a struggle. Now, I think I'm going to go with this pink one. So I'm just going to flatten out a bit of this. And yeah, I'm going to flatten this out a little bit to add my glue. Add a little bit of glue underneath the straw here. So yeah, I think if I had to do this again, I would put the ruffle and the straw in between the papers here just to kind of hide that. But I mean, we made a wand. We did make a wand. We made an owl wand. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Look at the crazy eyes. The eyes are just too close. But I mean, overall, I think it's cute. But definitely not my best project or something that I really love. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Not everything we create has to be something that we love or even something that we like. It's just having fun and trying out new things, which we did in today's video. So guys, I hope you will stop back by tomorrow for day 8, and I'm going to create a Valentine's Day ATC card for the 52 weeks, the 52 pieces of art challenge. So this will be my 6th ATC. So stay tuned for that, and I know that's going to turn out way better than this little owl. All right, guys. Bye.